Hey guys, it's Maya and long time no see. I am so sorry that I have not given an update any sooner. Um, but I will give you an update now. And I know that it's been a while. I think when I talked to you last, it may have been I think it was going into my second trimester or I either had just started something like that. But anyway, today I am 16 weeks and 4 days. So I'll be 16 weeks and 5 days tomorrow, which is it's sad, but I don't even think I know what tomorrow is. Is it is it Tuesday or Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Anyway, but I do have an excuse as to why I have not been on here long. I have been extremely busy. For one thing, my stepdaughter has moved in with us. And so I'm excited. Um, but it was kind of like a spur of the moment thing. So trying to get her into school and get her situated. So that's one thing. She is 11. She'll be 12 in February. So we have been really busy getting her situated. That's the first thing. And the second thing is I had my anatomy scan on the 10th of December. Um, Everything was really good. The baby is growing and moving all over the place and everything checked out fine. So I was excited about that. Um, and so they drew some blood work and I don't know if I told y'all when I talked to you last that I had my cervical cerclage scheduled for it was actually today. So what's today? December the 16th. Yeah. So yesterday I had my pre-op appointment. I had a doctor's appointment. Then I had to leave from there and go over to the hospital and do my pre-op appointment. And I was at my doctor's office yesterday from like 10:45 until about 1ish. Then I had to leave from there and be at the hospital, and I didn't get out of there, y'all, till like 5 something. And I was just so tired. So then today I had my cervical cerclage, and this experience with this cerclage was completely different from the emergency cerclage that I had prior to losing my 21 weeker in May. But I had the cerclage in April. So I'm sorry, y'all, my throat's a little dry from all the medications and stuff. But anyway, yesterday was quite an experience because I had they told me when I was doing my pre-op to show up at 9 o'clock for the surgery. So then when I left and went home, they called me again and told me that my appointment was at 9 o'clock this morning. So I'm like, okay, yeah, they had already told me one time before, and this was the second time. Then I had another nurse call me a little while longer. I'm sorry you see the medicine back there on the bedpost, but anyway, so then they called me again for like the third time and told me my appointment was at 9 o'clock. So then, y'all, I'm not lying. The automated system called me, or yeah, it called me and told me my appointment was at 9. Then about 9 o'clock that night, yesterday night, I received a call from a nurse asking me if I knew what time my appointment was. Then I said, yeah, 9 o'clock. She said, no, it's at 7:30. So I'm like, 7:30? How in the world do you get 7:30 out of like 7 different messages or people calling me telling me 9 o'clock? And she said, well, they had rescheduled me to 7:30. So that's actually good because I would be the second person. And so I'm like, yeah, that is good. So I get there this morning at 7:30. Did not wait about 10 minutes before they put me in my room. So I'm in my room, y'all, and about, of course the nurse comes and tell you who she is, blah, blah, blah. Then, they come back to get my IV started and all kinds of stuff. Do you know what time they started on my surgery? I'm not lying, y'all, when I tell you it was like 12:30, quarter to 1 when they started on my surgery. it was so crazy because we're trying to figure out why in the world is it taking so long. When I finally started becoming so nauseated, because of course they make you NPO, and anybody that don't know what that is, that's nothing after, nothing by mouth. So they made me NPO yesterday, told me after 12 o'clock last night not to eat anything. So I just made sure I ate all the way up to like 11:58. I mean, I ate, y'all, because I'm like, I do not want to get that nauseated feeling, because when I get sick, I get really sick. That's why I think this is a girl. This experience is completely different. But I'll tell you guys about that in a minute. And I'm sorry, this phone is shaking, my camera is shaking. So anyway, after I start getting really nauseated, and after waking up from a nap, and my husband works night shift, so he had been catnapping with me, laying next to me in the bed, and my mom and dad were up there, and my stepdaughter. But they come in after I say, okay, look, y'all, I'm nauseated. This is like, horrible. Then they say that someone had sent for me. We're like, how in the world did, out of 6 people, none of us knew that they sent for me, even the nurse. So that was a lie. So then all of a sudden, they want to put things in Zoom. And about 15 minutes, I say about 20 minutes later, they came and got me, took me down, of course, told me about what they were going to do, which I knew. They were going to do the cervical cerclage, stitch up my cervix, and then I was going to have the epidural, the spinal epidural, which is the anesthesia that they insert in your back, like, when you're having a baby, they give you the epidural. So I had that before with my first cervical cerclage. So I knew, what to expect and everything like that. So after waiting another 20 minutes before they started on me doing my surgery, then they take me to the operating room and they do the spinal epidural. Then they get ready to start on me, y'all, to do the cerclage, and I feel everything. So I'm like, oh, I'm like, no, I'm screaming. And the doctor proceeds to kind of go a little further to see if I, feel anything more, and I did. So they called the anesthesia doctor to come back in there, and I'm like, no, this isn't right. By the time he sticks the mask on me, and I'm out, I'm waking up. I'm sorry, in recovery room. I stay in the recovery room, y'all. I'm not lying. Probably about 2.5 hours, if not longer. But anyway, I didn't get up to my room till about, I want to say, 5:45. And then I stayed in the room until like 7:15, because I had to get the to the breathing shot to make sure I wasn't having the contractions, because I was cramping. After I had the cerclage, so they had to give me fentanyl, which really didn't work for me, to be honest with you. And I did get not fentanyl, I got Zofran before they started the cerclage because of the nausea from not eating. But so I had to get the the breathing shot to help the contractions, and so they had to monitor me for that too. So before I got discharged, they had to give me another breathing shot to, just to, they want to monitor me to make sure I didn't start having any type of worse contractions, to send me into labor or anything like that. Everything worked out good. Thank you, Jesus. The surgery was a success, other than me feeling everything and having to actually get some other form of anesthesia to knock me completely out. Okay, so that was one thing. Oh, and the doctor has put me on bed rest. She told me she really does not want me working, but in order to keep my license, I have to work at least, or not my license, my respiratory license, but in order to probably keep my job, I have to work at least 2 days a month, because I went from full-time to PRN status, which is as needed, to make sure that, I'm doing right by the baby and being cautious and stuff like that. So I've already worked my 2 days for this month, so I don't have to do anything else until January, but just got to kind of see how things going to go with that, because she did tell me she wants me to take it easy. and not do too much of anything but go to the restroom and um maybe go fix a sandwich or something and then come back and get in bed. So that's crazy. And then, okay, so let me go back real quick to tell you, for the anatomy scan, they did write down what the gender of the baby is, but we will not open this envelope because that's what she put it in until Christmas Day. So we're so excited and we have done well. We have not tried to cheat. We have not tried to look or anything like that. And my mom really wants to know what the sex of the baby is, but we're not telling her. We're not going to let her see anything either, because last time she found out what it was, she knew, in order to tell the lady who did the cake for us what color the cake needed to be in the inside. So she's not going to know, and no one knows this time at all. It's just going to be a complete and utterly surprise. But my husband and I both think it's a girl, and we could be wrong, but this pregnancy is just completely different for me. My face is breaking out. Don't know if you can see that. I've been really sick this pregnancy, more so than I was with my twins. Like when I'm sick, I'm sick. And I mean, like I've had sickness all the way up to my 16 weeks. And it's not all the time, it's sporadic, but I just have had so much of it this pregnancy. And then it's like all night sickness. I'm like really sick. But anyway, so let's see. Hopefully that's easing up a little bit. Last few days it's been better. Trying to make sure I tell you guys everything. So I know I'm rambling out the mouth. But anyway, okay, so I think that's the main things that I had to tell you. Let's see. Right now I'm not in any pain. I'm laying in a bed. Hopefully I'll be going to sleep soon. My husband is at work, and so let's see. Trying to think what else. I'm just gonna take it easy. I'm asking that y'all pray for me. Keep me in your prayers. I'm hoping I can make an update sooner than later. But anyway, I want to say congratulations to all of the new BFPs, and congratulations to all of my friends, my pregnant buddies, right now that are, finding out their genders and that are getting ready to have their babies. That's exciting, and so I'm happy for y'all, and I'm happy for all of the ones that are starting the IVF process or the IUI process or any process, trying to conceive, because it's really hard work. It's really a lot harder than our people that are the outside the community, I should say, than they are aware of. So I want to say I love you guys very, very much. I appreciate all the support. I am on Facebook. If you want to send me a friend request, I sure will accept it. You can find me on Facebook at Demaya. It's D'_MYA. And I appreciate, like I said, I appreciate all the love and all support. I love you guys so much. And if you have any questions or comments, you can leave them below. I hope I can get to all of y'all, but it's been really hard. So if I don't get back to you right away, please don't take it to heart. I'm going to be honest with you and tell you that I'm still learning about Facebook. Not Facebook. I'm sorry. I'm still learning about YouTube. I do not know as much about YouTube as some of y'all know. I don't know how to do certain editing. I don't know how to do certain, what is it? All of the graphics and all the awesome intros and, sound effects. I don't know how to do any of that. So bear with me. I'm learning, hopefully. But I love y'all once again, and I just wanted to give you guys a update. And hopefully I'll be coming back soon. I don't know exactly when, but it will be soon, hopefully. Or later. Anyway, to let you know what's going on. All right, love you guys. Peace.